Secrets, if you really look at yourself, you would be speechless. What happened to being doctors and teachers? What happened to being your brother's keeper? Nowadays, kids more worried.
What is going on, guys? This is your boy Golden A here. I'm bringing you guys a commentary. I'm just going to be talking about Mystic Purple, how MLG's been going, and Advanced Warfare, and my YouTube so far. This is kind of funny. This is actually the second time I had to record this. I fucked up the first time. I don't know how. But anyways, the gameplay in the background is it's a Biolab hardpoint. There's two Biolab hardpoints. I joined in one, and then the second one was like a full game of it. So hope you guys enjoy that. I decided to not record actual video, like of me and my face thing. I just kind of mixed it up. Gave you guys a gameplay because it was a really good gameplay. I was using the HBR. I was trying to see how it was in pubs and things like that. I feel like it has a chance to compete with the BAL in terms of damage and fire rate and things like that. But the BAL does need a nerf and a slight lower fire rate. And then the HBR, I don't know, basically there will be two ARs used in the game instead of just one. And I feel like that's what you need in Call of Duty. You need diversity. You don't need to just see the same thing, because that's how Ghost was. It was just all vector. Once it got towards closer to the end, it was just the same thing over and over. So diversity is important in Call of Duty. But enough with the rant. Back here with the actual commentary. We're gonna be talking about Mystic Purple right now. Right now we've been through a lot of roster changes, and we can't keep a stable roster. And it's kind of depressing. I kind of debated on whether I wanted to continue competitive last week, and it kind of I don't know, it's pretty shitty just continuing on with competitive, because I didn't think I was going to have a chance anymore, but it went pretty solid, and I'm kind of glad I decided to stick with it, and here we are now. So basically, Anti got dropped from Nemesis Nation, and Erupt decided to leave, and we decided to, we didn't officially pick them up. I said that on Twitter. I said that we were just going to team together just to see how it was going to work, because I kind of already had an idea of how Anti's attitude was. So basically the reason why, well, actually first let me keep the timeline going. We teamed together for about a week, and we played for a while, and we had a great time. I think we only dropped 2 S&D maps overall, and I think that was, I don't know exactly how many scrims we played. We played a lot of scrims, and we barely lost at any point. We only lost like I said, 2 search and destroys, which is easy to work on. So I took that opportunity when we lost those 2, and I went and took time out of my day in school to come up with some few strategies, and watch some pro streams to see how they were doing in search and destroy. And so I developed a few, and I got a few strategies. I got a few classes and things like that, and I wanted to go over those. However, Anti did not want to do that. He just completely refused to go over callouts and strategies. He just thought it was stupid. He said it was not worth it in Call of Duty, that you don't need those. I wasn't going to argue with that. I wasn't going to put up with it, and that's why I threatened to quit. I told Frieza, I said I would quit. It's either I leave the team or we drop them. I'm not gonna ruin your chances of going pro, and he knows that. Just kind of like some behind the scenes information right here that you guys are getting, but that's basically that. We've moved on. Anti and Erupt, I ended up dropping them Saturday night. I didn't drop Erupt. Erupt actually left again. I dropped Anti, and Erupt decided to leave because he wanted to be with Anti. I don't know what the hell that kid's doing. He's got a weird mind, and he said he was going to do sniping. He wasn't even sure what the hell he was going to do. Anyways, best of luck to them. They're no longer a part of Mystic anymore. No worries at all. We're moving on. We've decided to pick up Carve. It's a good friend of mine, Trace, and we're going to pick up this guy who tried out for Mystic Purple on Sunday, and his name is Bulls. And so that's going to be our team for this week. We're going to see how this goes. If this doesn't go, of course, we're going to end up making another roster change. But as of now, this is not official. We're just teamed together to see how this is going to go. It's me as captain, Frieza, Bulls, and Carp. That's the 4-man squad right now. We're gonna give this a shot and I'll be sure to update you guys really soon in another commentary. Moving on with MLG, you know, I've been trying to bust my ass off for MLG and things like that. I really want to go pro. I had a lot of struggles in Ghost. If I would have just made a lot better decisions in Ghost, and there's a good chance that I'd have a really good squad right now. But, you know, MLG's kind of been like, I never imagined it happening and things like that, so I'm glad that this, like, company, I don't know if that's what you call it, a company, I'm glad this company exists. So, in Advanced Warfare, like, this game is just, it's been so difficult for me from the beginning. I had a struggle on this game whenever I first got on it. I didn't really like it. I was too hesitant with the game at first. I wasn't sure I was going to continue doing this just because the game was so difficult, and I just kind of wasn't having fun with it. It was just a difficult game, and I wasn't used to the game being so AR heavy. I didn't like the way that the bow was introduced into this game. It's just so overused, and I feel like in Call of Duty you need diversity to have like some kind of fun in the game. As I mentioned earlier in the video, like, the Vector was just so overused in Ghost, and it got so boring to see that gun over and over again. So other than that, this game is so new, and you know, with the exo movements and the guns and the way that the maps work and things like that, everything is just new about this game, and I like that. I'm glad Sledgehammer, decided to make a change to like Call of Duty completely, and I like the change. It's so new, and I'm so excited to see how far it's going to go. Of course, this is just the beginning. The game's only been out for 2 weeks. It's crazy to think it's been out for 2 weeks, and I feel like it's only been out for a day. Like, literally, this game is just already 2 weeks old. And I'm ready to see what the game has to hold in the future. Sledgehammer's really stuck it out with community feedback. I don't know what the hell they were thinking when they made the bow and some of these game types and how the rules work, but this is crazy as things like here. Oh, also right here, I still this guy's care package. I thought this was pretty sick. It was that little laser thing. If you guys haven't played the game yet, it kind of like tracks them on the map, and I thought it was pretty cool. I decided to use it closer towards the end of the gameplay. You guys will see how that works out. Anyways, back on with Advanced Warfare. The game is going to be a great game. I can already see that. Just a few slight changes, and we're going to have a lot of fun with this game. I'm not guaranteed to go pro in this, but I'm busting my ass off. I got a new team now. I can't wait to grind with this team. I'm really excited. Glad to have a new team. I feel like this is going to be a great opportunity to, you know, make something happen here, actually get some tournament earnings, because I don't know, like, this gaming thing, if it doesn't pick up, I'm just going to have to be like everyone else. I'm going to have to go to work for 8 hours or 12 hours, however long work is. I'm just going to have to go to work like everyone else, and I've always said to myself that I didn't want to be the standard. I didn't want to be the lowest of the low, and I view working at a gas station or flipping burgers, working at grocery store, I view that as like low, like, it's just the easiest way of living life, and that's not what I want. I want to live life the way I want to live it. I want to have fun with what I do, you know what I mean? Like, I've always had something to do with gaming, whether it be going pro. I had no idea that I was going to try and go pro ever in my life. I thought I was going to be a freaking making video games, and then I decided I wanted to do game testing, you know, test them, and now it's crazy. Now I want to become a pro player, and this is my dream. I've been working at it, and now I'm moving Mystic in a new direction now. Just the brand is moving so differently now. This is going to go at my pace, how I want it. I'm picking up the right players. We're just going to see how this gaming thing goes. If it doesn't pick up real soon, I'm going to have to get a job. Instead of going to school, it's just going to be a job for 8 hours. So we're going to see how this goes. Gaming is, I wouldn't say at an all-time high right now, but it's going decent for me right now. It's actually going bad, but I just like to look at the positives. I don't want to be negative anymore. I said that in my tweets. I don't want to be negative about really anything in gaming. I'm going to stay positive all the way through. Alright, a new subject right now. This is YouTube. My goodness, guys. I had no idea I was going to get the opportunity to do YouTube. I've always wanted to do YouTube. I even remember my first video. I recorded it with a phone. Like, of course it wasn't the greatest quality, but I've always wanted to do YouTube. I'm so glad I got the opportunity to do this. This is only because of Lucas, who goes by Skills now, like on the internet. But if I didn't get the opportunity from Skills to, use his Elgato to record any of these gameplays, I don't know what I'd be doing. I'd probably still be trying to bust my ass off in gaming, trying to go pro. But things are changing now. I'm really loving YouTube. I like recording these gameplays and uploading them for like the whole world to see. I know, of course, I'm not at the biggest. I'm just a little under 70. I think I'm at 68 or 69, and I'm trying to grow my fan base. I'm trying to put in as much work as I can. I recently just now started doing thumbnails, and I have a lot of fun. They're stressful, but I have a lot of fun making them. And I just kind of been taking all kinds of tips. Like, I watch YouTubers, and I actually, see how they're successful. And really, some of it is luck, and a lot of them would deny that. But I kind of like to go along with what Nadeshot says. It's really your consistency and like how much work you put into it and how often you upload. It's all your consistency. A lot of it is, and some of it's luck. Yeah, and of course everything's gonna be luck. But I'm really glad that I've made the transition into YouTube. I'm so glad that I'm having fun. I knew I was gonna have fun with it. I didn't think it was gonna be as hard as it was. So like, if any of you guys ever actually tried YouTube and actually put in the effort, it's really, really hard, and it's gonna get a lot easier over time, I think. And I feel like this is gonna be a fun time in my life, because obviously I'm doing what I want. I'm doing YouTube, live streaming, pro gaming, things like that. So this is just one of the steps into gaming. Like, this is what helps you get big, and as in money wise, content wise and fame wise. Just if you're in a kind of spot where you would have to choose the money, or would you choose the fame of Nadeshot, like, for example, just Nadeshot's fame, what would you choose personally? And a lot of people would make a quick decision and go for the money, and of course the money is huge, because I know people say money doesn't bring you happiness, but you always view it as a different way. You may think that it does bring you happiness, because pretty much everything you have to buy with money. There's not a lot of free things in this world, but I think that having the fame of Nadeshot would really be inspirational, just to have that fan base behind you, all because you worked really hard on your YouTube videos. And I think that's important, to have a fan base behind you. So build your fan base, worry about the money later. You're supposed to do what you want to have fun in life with whatever job you decide to do. So, have fun with your job. I'm not saying that working at a gas station is a bad. I know I said it was a low standard and things like that, but you might have fun working at a gas station. You know what I mean? You might have fun flipping burgers. That might be something that you really enjoy doing. So, I want everyone to have, success in their life, and I want them to have fun doing it, So, and that's YouTube and pro gaming for me. I've had a lot of fun with Mystic. Of course, there's been some down times. I really enjoy being the captain of Mystic Purple. I love doing MLG. I just want to be a pro gamer. Call of Duty. I never believed that I was going to be playing this game, for money at all in my lifetime. So, big shout out to Sledgehammer for making this game amazing. Call of Duty is awesome. I'm glad Google, has taken control of YouTube. I love doing this YouTube stuff, guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed this nice commentary. I talked about Mystic Purple, I talked about MLG, I talked about Advanced Warfare, and even my YouTube career. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay in the background. As always, stay golden, and YouTube. Peace out.
Your head up to the sky. Take a deeper breath and give it time. You can walk the path along the lines with your shattered